Alright, today in this video I'm going to show you the first pickups of 2024, and it is just a lot of very unusual and different stuff here. I hope I have all of it here to share with you. Try to get it all in one pile here. If I don't have all of it, I will maybe show it to you in the next video here. Lots of little bits of see if I can find what I'm looking for here. Yes, good. So it should be all here. So one of the things I wanted to do this year is, again, like last year, I started to focus on things that are not very large, that can be used for other stuff, and also, well, obviously don't cost very much, and if I buy it and I don't need it, then I can just get rid of it. Somebody had donated a bunch of travel scrapbooks with photographs and different things in there. If you brought those up to the counter at the Goodwill bin store, they would more than likely not let you buy that. So you just basically have to take what you want, mix it up with your stuff, and then hope they don't look in your bag or whatever. Grabbed a bunch of tickets here. This one I think is to see the Eiffel Tower. I think that's what that was for. Here's another one. Some sort of gallery in France, I think. So there's a ticket for that. These are from 1997, so somebody went on a trip in 1997. I'm not sure, some sort of Paris tickets there. I don't really remember grabbing that one. There's some sort of stamped tickets visiting some sort of Paris thing here. So I don't know what that is. There's somebody's name is there. We'll not worry about that one. There's another tiny little ticket again. I don't remember grabbing those there. But this one here, it says a parking ticket for the Open Golf Championship, so that's kind of neat. Kind of fun there. I found some golf stuff here. There's another one of these, and a few more. Oops, sorry, that one there, and a few more tickets here. This one says cart, some sort of Paris ticket there. I don't know. I'll try to figure out what I want to do with those there. Haven't figured that one out there. Somebody could, if people are into scrapbooking or making, displays out of stuff, that's perfect. Somebody also took pictures of the Statue of Liberty. Why not grab those? Who knows? Again, these are from the 1990s. I have a couple of those. Here's another one of some sort of, I'm not sure. It's got another Eiffel Tower on it. I just thought that artwork was kind of cool. The warped Eiffel Tower. So that's kind of fun. Again, those are kinds of things I can throw in a binder, mark tickets, put in a top loader, which I don't, I don't really care for top loaders. And then I got postcards, tons of postcards. Now some of these are going to be kept, gifted away, or just recycled. I just had to buy, if you don't buy the postcards there, then you just, you're always wondering, should I have grabbed those? They don't cost very much, and so I can get rid of those. Some of them were cut, and I try not to grab those. There's another Statue of Liberty here. Now, I'm not sure what this is. I think it's rugby, but don't quote me on this one. I don't know if it's Irish or Scottish rugby or where it is. I think, because doesn't that look like rugby there? Pushing and shoving there, that's my guess. And then there's another picture from that match here, if anybody knows where that is, if that's England or Scotland or somewhere. It's not marked on the back of what they are, but that golf championship thing will come in handy for a minute here. There's St. Andrews, so that's pretty neat. Again, I don't really particularly care for foreign postcards, and there's another one of these. Unfortunately, some of the pictures were documented and some of them were not. So again, I just had to take those. I don't know if they're professional or college or high school, what it is. Then I came across a whole pile of space stickers, and those will work great for autograph requests there. So I'll throw those on a couple of index cards or whatever, or use them to decorate the envelopes. Again, my whole trip was around $6+, maybe around $6. I do have one piece of pottery here to share with you if I can get to it. I think it's over there. Pottery, older pottery just seems to be on fire. People are decorating with stuff. Vintage style stuff here. There's some Paris postcards here. So those are nice to have there. From the 1990s, I want to guess there. Very cool to have those. Not that I'm going to do anything. This one here is Nottingham's legend, Robin Hood. So it's an okay postcard, nothing special there. Robin Hood. And we have these. These are the Open Championship, and somebody had gone to the Open Championship Friday, 18th July 1997, so there's a couple of tags for those. It looks like they were 22 pounds each is what I'm guessing here. So there's those, and then I think that the back is more or less the same. There's some numbers there, serial numbers. But what I found here, to try to get the pictures here, somebody had taken a few pictures from the tournament there. So this one here, I'm not sure if this is part of it or not. It looks like somewhere near the golf course there. And this one says, I'm not sure, something candle, I don't know, can't read that, but there's the first one there. And then this one here, this I believe the first one I saw. I can get to it here. This one here I believe is the first one, and it's marked Faldo on the back of it, so that's probably Nick Faldo, so that's neat to have that one there. Then one of the next ones I saw was this one. Oops, everything's going to fall. That's just what happens. I stack things up and they're going to fall. They were hard to get out of the envelopes. This one says Clark, so I don't know who Clark is. But anyway, there he is there. And then we have, I don't know what the rules for the pictures look like. They've got some creasing in it, but or denting in there. But anyway, this one here is marked Pavin, so that's probably Corey Pavin right there. So that's neat. And then these are from if this was from 1997. Supposedly that is Tiger Woods there, so that's really neat to have Tiger Woods. Very, very dinky picture of Tiger Woods. You can see somebody's shoulder got in the shot there, but at least they got something there, so that's kind of neat. So I can match those up. I don't know, I might be able to get a couple of the guys to sign that. Not Tiger, obviously. This one, I can't tell if it's cut, trimmed. I think it's trimmed. Let me see. Yeah, it's rocking. So they trimmed this Prince Charles one here. Nothing special there. Just, you know, from back in the, I don't know, 60s or 50s. I'm sorry, not the 50s. 60s or 70s maybe. Don't really know. There's that one there. It's not something I'm probably going to keep there. Then a ton more postcards here. Oxford. And some more artwork there. Bath Avon. Maybe that's why Avon is Avon. There's Bath Avon. And again, more postcards of all kinds here. And then some more travel photographs. I should have grabbed some more, but I didn't really, you know, I'm not doing postcards anymore. There's a good one there. Interesting one there. I believe out of New York City there. And the Pump House. I'm not sure where that is. And there's a statue in front of that. I just thought it was kind of fun. And it was a smaller photograph, so I might do something with that. I don't know. And then, of course, we have a few more of these. Again, showing you everything I picked up here. So those are good. Again, usable stuff, interesting stuff you can decorate things with here. I grabbed this because this weighs nothing. This is, I think, the Scorpion. I can't remember if I was part of the Scorpion Patrol back in Scouts. I just don't remember that. And then I need these for my ABC project. They're a little on the beat side, but they're better quality than what I had. And also, they will clean up. I said once you get the pictures in, they don't look so bad, but gosh, they were just, pages. So I got a bunch of pages there. I threw a bunch back because they were just getting beat up. And I want to say the last two things here. So we'll start off with this one here. This is unusual. I don't know if this is 1930s, 40s, 50s. My friend, I grabbed it. I offered to him and he said, well, if you don't want it, there's a big crack right in here. But sometimes that deters people and other times it doesn't. Some sort of picture there. It's marked USA on the bottom. But what's interesting here is there's a mark inside here. I don't know if you'll be able to read that where the light is. But it says Algoma Co-op Store, Friendly Service. And we said it looked like a crown there. If I can get to that there, if we can see that. It's really hard to see that. That might show it right there. And Algoma, I believe, is in Canada of all things. So it's a picture with an advertisement of Canada, and I think they make pottery. I don't know, pottery sold at this co-op place or whatever. It's a fairly old-looking piece there, but I don't know what its value is. But it's interesting, marked USA, so it was sold in Canada with a USA stamp on it. And then again, it says Algoma Co-op Store, Friendly Service. It's not stamped in the middle very well. So who knows why it's made in USA with that stamp on there. Don't know. And then the last thing here is quite the heavy thing. It was fairly dirty, but I was able to get it for a kid's book price. I did have one more item. I found the Animaniacs coloring book that's not been colored in, but it's not very all that interesting, so I don't have it here to share. Move this keyboard out of the way here so we don't wreck anything. But I have the BBC Doctor Who Complete Visual Collection book here. Includes a limited edition print, which is in there and does nothing for me. One of the biggest complaints I have of here, it's alphabetical and not like by year, the different characters in here. And then also, also here we've got, but I don't think it also gives you the actors and the time period for some of these. So it shows you all kinds of different, here's like Solarian warriors right here. Trying to get this here. The book was kind of dirty on the cover, but I since cleaned it. And then here's different doctors here. They've done it all in alphabetical order. So Davros and then Doctor. I don't know why Davros is before Doctor, but that's just how they've done it. See, there's F, G, and they have all the different characters up to a certain point. I don't know how far they've gotten here. So this one goes up to the 12th Doctor, so it's a relatively new book here. So there's 2 or 3 Doctors after that. And then, of course, everybody's favorite. I kind of like him here. But again, it doesn't tell you who this doctor is. You know, it doesn't tell you it's John Pertwee or whatever. And then that's Patrick Troughton, I believe. But then, of course, you have Tom Baker here. And then you have Colin Baker, who is not related. No, that's not Colin Baker. Sorry. That's Peter Davidson right there. So there's that one there. But it's a really fantastic book. A lot of the images, unfortunately, are duplicates. So you'll see a lot of these images on Topps cards or other images. You'll see in other books. Let's see if we can find something else here. There's Sharaz Jek. So it'd be kind of cool if I got some of the autographs that I can kind of put 2 and 2 together. I've seen a lot of these in autograph form. I can't find through Topps. And then also through the Rittenhouse archives here. So Winfred Gillyflower. So interesting. There's Wilfred Mott. I do have the autograph for him. So I do have the Wilfred Mott, grandfather of Donald Noble. And again, it does not, I believe it does not say who portrayed Wilfred Mott. That's really kind of very unfortunate because that would be Bernard Cribbins, and I think he's since passed away, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But again, it tells you he's from London, England, retired soldier, newspaper seller, and all that fun stuff here. But again, it does not tell you where he was in the Doctor Who series necessarily, a little bit here. But it also doesn't tell you who he was as an actor and when. He doesn't have any dates on there. So if he appeared in 2007 or something like that, then that would be nice to have that information there. And then the limited edition print here is on the front here in the Doctor Who call box here. So it's still a neat book here, and I will keep it, but it's only like, part of the information. So whoever designed this missed a few things here. And then that's, these are all the newer Doctors here. So no, it's got Capaldi there, Smith, and a Tennant and everything, but it does not have any of the classic ones on there. Not exactly sure why. But anyway, there is that one there. It's difficult to slip back in here. It doesn't want to cooperate there, but it's got this for kids book price of all things. I just said, here's my kids books. There's unfortunately a big dent in there. Everybody went one direction, and then I just stayed at the books because knowing that how crowded it was, I was not going to find anything at the other end, and nobody did. It was kind of a poor day, but for me, I got lots of packing supplies and empty boxes, which cost me next to nothing. It makes a trip all the worthwhile because for the amount of bubble wrap that I found, I would have to pay at least that at like another store, and then at a dollar store type place, and so essentially all the things that I got were almost free, if I got the bubble wrap and the other packing materials. And I'm not afraid to use, slightly dented or used pages here because, why should I have to go to the trouble to buy every mint kind of piece of plastic? You're still finding people that are finding baseball cards and brown or yellow top loaders, and it hasn't hurt the cards one bit. So that's pretty much what it is. I just basically want to enjoy the hobby and not have to kind of use special gloves to handle my hobby. But I do like to put things in some kind of holders so I don't totally wreck the stuff. As for anything that's coming purchase-wise here, I have 2 pictures of ABC after-school specials coming from Historic Images. I have some plastic sleeves that will be used to house most of my TV guide pictures and articles that I got, and I will throw them in the corresponding pictures here. So they will go, there's my binder there. I just added a few more stickers there. This sticker is falling apart, so I had to kind of do something there at the moment there. And then what I'll do is I'll take these, if I can get to them right here. I don't want to spill everything. There's a couple. And then I will just take all of these. Oops. Trying to figure this one out here. Try to get this here. See, so these will go in the 5 or 6 by 8 pages there. And then they will go behind the corresponding photograph. And I don't have that corresponding photograph. I think what I'll do is temporarily just use one of these, house the articles in there, and that will take care of that, and I can get that all put together. And eventually I will get those in alphabet or in order of date, and that way I can find things a little easier once the binder gets a lot bigger. So again, I always say in the end of the video, or try to, thank you for watching, and let me know what you're collecting, what you're finding, if you're doing any thrift videos, because I always like to see varied content from people. I don't want to see box breaks and card openings or every single time. I like to have a well-rounded subject matter in the videos here. I will get back to showing off some sports cards one of these times, but for the moment right now, I'm just going to show a mixture of things in whatever comes in the mail. And hopefully there will be a great mail day for everybody tomorrow, and thank you for watching.